So hi everyone, welcome back to Brook Valley Life, or hello for the first time. So this is just going to be a brief update. We're in the middle of the year, just gone past the middle of the year. Today is the 13th of July. Day before Bastille Day, I believe, for all the French people out there. So why am I doing this? Well, I just want to let everyone know that it was about March, April last year where I decided to do my first competition in 5 years. Well, this year I'm going to go back and do the same competition. This is the one down in Christchurch, the Neroli Fair Hall Memorial. I've just butchered that name, so I'm extremely sorry. However, I'm going to be doing something different this year. So this is to let everyone know that I've gone absolutely bonkers and what I'm going to be doing. So stay with me and let me tell you what I'm going to be doing Labour weekend for us, so end of October here in New Zealand. So first of all, hi to everyone. I hope you've had a great summer in the Northern Hemisphere. I've heard it's been quite warm in some places. Others have had some rain, hail, and all the bad stuff. But here, winter started off not too bad, actually. We got lots of weekends where there was no wind. It was bright, cool, very cool, but good. However, last 3 weeks, 3 weeks ago, we got a 1 in 100 year flood, and then 2 weeks later, a week later, we got more floods. And then this weekend just gone, we're now Sunday afternoon, Thursday, Friday, we had another 1 in 100 year flood 2 weeks after the first one we had 3 weeks ago. Crazy, I know. So at the moment, I've got a nice little stream running through my garage from water pushing up through. I've got to put a sump pump in. I've got everything bought, ready to go. I just can't put it in because I'm underwater a little bit. Hey ho, these things happen. Just got to wait for it to dry out. However, competition. Everyone hopefully knows that I am a recurver, an Olympic recurver. That's what I've always shot. Competitions. I've won competitions. I've placed. I've not done very well in some, but I've always shot Olympic recurve. Now, I have been working on my technique since the beginning of the year. I went through the online archery academy, broke down my shot, and went through and through and through. I have had a few extra little bits I've added to my bow to make it shoot better and helping me to shoot better. And I'll do a video on that just to show you the last thing I've got, but that's something different. However, I purchased myself about a month, maybe 2 months ago, this bad boy. This is the Toe Point Reliance Pro. I didn't realize it was a pro version. Don't know what that means. And it's a 60 to 50 pound target compound bow. With it, I've done a video on this which will come out shortly later. I've got a blade rest. I'm using my stabilizers from my recurve setup. I've got a toe point release aid, a toe point scope on a old Sherlock sight I bought maybe 20 years ago. Let me just put this down. Try and keep it out of the water. And I've been shooting that. If you've seen my Instagram and my Facebook page, I've just been putting some bits on there and having a bit of a laugh and breaking arrows and stuff like that. But I was thinking, maybe I shouldn't put myself into a box of just being a recurve shooter. Maybe I should get out there, become a bit more uncomfortable with how I shoot. I'm not being in my little bubble of recurve and everything's really good. So I've decided to shoot the Neroli Fair Hall, I'll butcher it again, memorial shoot, Labour weekend, which I think is the 25th, 26th, somewhere around there of October, with my compound. So I'm going to be 50 plus, so masters compound shooting. So Mike, coming for you. You know, yeah, I won't be. To put it plainly, I must, even with this here now, I went onto YouTube. I looked up how to set up a bow, and this is going to be another video coming out very soon. And I set up this compound. Was it set up perfectly? Far from it. I just did what I thought was right. Now, I must have shot this maybe 10 times now at home, because I'm alternating between my recurve and the compound at home here, because I still want to keep shooting recurve. I'm not changing. So all of you think I've just turned to the dark side. No, I'm the equilibrium between the two. I am shooting both. So it's all good. And I will be going back to shooting competitions, hopefully with my recurve in the future as well. However, as I said, I've shot this about 10 times at home. My accuracy has gone from being like that, I'm totally missing the target sometimes, down to some of these things I'm going to show you. I'm quite surprised how quickly I've managed. Now, before anyone says anything, yes, I'm punching the hell out of the trigger. I must be like Cole Douglas. I like to command the shot rather than be surprised. I've taught myself everything. As I said, I've shot 10 times at home, and I've shot about 3 different times at my local club with this, but I've swapped between 2 bows when I've been doing it. Now, luckily, at my local club, we do have a couple of compounders. 2 of them are more into the hunting side of things. But there's one guy who shoots target recurve. That's Sam. If Sam's watching this, a big thank you for helping me set my rest correctly, because I had it all wrong. So, and that brought my groups in straight off. Also, a big thank you to Richard Lynn up in Auckland Archery Supplies for getting me, for selling to me at a really good price, my release aid. I've just got a new sight from him as well, and it's supposed to come with a scope. I was using a Mac 10 scope and I could see bugger all through it. I changed on to this toe point scope that I got from AliExpress and opened my eyes. I could see the target. So that made it a lot easier for me. But this new sight, it's called a Triple X, and I'll do a review on that when I get it. Comes with a scope and everything. And it's supposedly, from what Richard was saying, fantastic. It works brilliantly. So we'll see. So I have now got, as I said, July the 13th. So say, give me a week, maybe even 2 weeks to get to around the 27th of July. Then we've got 27th of August, 27th of September, and then 27th of October. So I've got 3 months, 2 weeks to try and train to be able to get, because so I didn't say what I was shooting. So the competition I'm shooting is over 2 days. First day is a 1440. So I'll be shooting, from what I understand, 70, 60, 50, 30. The first 2 on 122 centimeter target, and then it's down to an 80 centimeter target. The second day is 2 720s. And as a master, I think I just shoot the same as any normal person. So it's at 50 meters, I think. So hopefully I got that right and I put in for the right thing. So that is it. I am going to step outside of my comfort box, shoot this lump of compound bow. And don't get me wrong, this isn't one of the flagship bows. Yeah, it's not an Elite, it's not a Bowtech, PSE, Hoyt, all of Matthews, all of that. You could pay, what, 2,000 to 3,000 Kiwi dollars for all of that, just for the bow. I picked this thing up for 800. Thank you, Archery Supplies, in Australia. I will be shooting my Nika arrows. They're 3.2 millimeter. I've got some Pandarus hard vanes specific for compound arrows, so I've been told. They're all on. I've been shooting them, and I'll show you a picture. In one session of, I think it was about 72 arrows, I smashed 3. Well, I didn't smash, I bent 3 by hitting them. And then today, I've been going in and out. I managed 14 arrows today and still managed to smash a knock, which is good. I'm happy. I picked up these ACMOS, ACCMOS 6.2 millimeter arrows. They're a 400 spine. They're quite light and they came fully built off AliExpress. I was shooting lights out with these things. It was amazing. And then this had a collar on it, hit it, and well, I'll show you a close-up of what happened. I thought, I need to shoot 3-spot if I'm shooting this. Well, someone said I should anyway. Mike again, I believe. And yeah, he's right. I do need to shoot 3-spot if I'm shooting these. But yeah, that's why I've gone to the skinnier arrows. But these are shooting well as well. I might get some Pandarus version of these fat ones from Richard up in Auckland Archery Supplies. By the sounds of it, he's got some really good stuff up there. So if you're a New Zealander, check him out. Looks really good, and he's more than willing to help anyone out there. So a big thank you to him. So what are your thoughts on me trying both sides of the spectrum? Recurve and now compound. How do you think I'm going to get on? Put it in the comments below. Do you think I'm going to be able to score at least over 1,000, hopefully, on the 1440? And will I get anywhere near a 600, let alone a 500 on the 720s? Let me know what you think. You've seen some of all the things that I've taken photos of, and any videos or whatever is at 18 meters. So let me know what you think I'm going to do. Do you have any tips for me as well for training? Yeah, volume of arrows. What else? How can I get my accuracy? Please let me know, because 3.5 months is all I've got left until the big day. Hopefully the weather's going to be better than last year. I'll put some pictures in here of what it was like last year on the first day. Yeah, it was a bit So that is it. Time for me to train. Today, I don't think I'm going to get outside again. Any tips on how to set up my sight? I think I've sorted out peep rotation and stuff like that, but thank goodness for YouTube. Hope you've enjoyed this quick, brief video to let you know what I'm doing. If you see more compound on here, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do recurve. I am. So if you've enjoyed the video, please hit a like, subscribe, everything else YouTube wanted to do. I have been seeing that my videos have been going out to a few people, and we are increasing with subscribers, all type of things like that. So thank you very much if you've subscribed. If you haven't, you're watching, please think about it. As everyone likes to say, it's free, and free things are good. But thank you very much for watching. I will catch you next time, and hopefully we will be putting together this bad boy, and then we'll be shooting at 18 meters, which I've already done, which is lucky, but I've decided to shoot this competition after I've done all that, but that doesn't matter. But I'll do some more videos of me shooting with this, maybe even down the club as well when I'm shooting at distance. So keep shooting. It's the only way you're going to get better. Days are getting longer here now, so we're coming into spring shortly, so fingers crossed the weather gets a bit nicer and we can get a bit drier here. I will catch you next time, and bye bye for now.